there's another poster. Just coming back to you, Pallavi, in a bit, to our guests in the studio, have a look at this poster. So viewers, there are poster wars. JDU now has released a poster that exudes confidence. Bas kuch hi ghanton ka intezar. That's what the poster says. We'll try and play. It's just a matter of a few hours. Phir se Nitish Sarkar. Something to that effect. There it is. See, there you go. Bas kuch ghanton ka intezar. Phir aa rahi hai Sushaasan Sarkar. So this is the poster that has been put by Nitish Kumar and the JDU. Very clearly, their tone is is a stark contrast to the RJD. I'm going to check with our team if we can put the RJD poster on the far side and we can just compare and contrast the tonality from both the parties. The moment you see these kind of the tonality and the signaling, does that not show who's the winner and who's the loser? Now, these are the two. Thank you. That's great. Now, सावधान, हर स्ट्रॉन्ग रूम के पास सब कुछ शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से होना चाहिए बोल रहे हैं नीचे, पर 20,000 लोग पहुंचिए. ये देखिए, शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से होगा. नीचे छोटा लिखा है, बड़ा लिखा है सावधान, 20,000 लोग पहुंचिए. हियर दे आर सेइंग कुछ ही घंटों का इंतजार, फिर आ रही है सुशासन सरकार. संदीप जी.
Now, it's clear that the JDU wants to ramp up the way it projects its confidence level, because there was a lot of talk of the JDU being the weak link of the NDA. And I think they want to very clearly say we are there in front, we are there leading in important ways the coalition. So that's the whole message that goes back. And with this focus on Nitish, as Sushaasan Babu, the clear focus on him is very much there.
Sandeep, in the start, when we saw BJP a bit not declaring him very clearly, saying Vidhayak Dal set karega, I saw Nitish Kumar's party come out with this poster, 25 se 30, phir Nitish. So they had very clearly put it out. There was also a lot of talk, Anand, that when BJP and JDU decided to contest 101 seats each. Always in Bihar, the JDU has contested more seats in an assembly election when they fought with the BJP. This is the first time that both contested the same number of seats. A lot of chatter in Patna. Is Nitish being cut to size? He's not being declared the CM face. Nitish party came out and said 25 se 30, phir se Nitish. Aaj also they are saying that kuch ghanton ka intezar, phir Nitish Sarkar. So JDU is very clear. BJP in fact had to come around and very clearly then say that Nitish will be the chief minister.
And not just that. Despite
this point, I want to give you some numbers. In 2005, in 2020, the JDU had contested 115, BJP had contested 110. And even earlier in 2005, JDU contested 139, BJP contested 102. This is the first time it's an equal alliance in number of seats.
So Anand, I think this poster business is purely for the media consumption. I think few hours people will get to know. This is just to draw attention, and they're being very successful.
Yeah, whatever poster you put, there has to be a tonality to it. That is the reason why.
It's of no purpose.
The Jaish-e Mohammed poster was also for social media consumption, but the tonality was important. The messaging was important.
I think we have to remember here that the situation today, even in national politics, it's an alliance government. JDU is a very important ally for the stability of the government at the center. JDU wants to project that strength and hopes to have a good performance. So it has more leeway nationally as well in alliance discussions. So I think this confidence is also kind of like a start to how much it will negotiate with the center if the elections go.
I think the focus for Nitish has always been to get special status without getting special status. That's where it is. You can't officially give special status, but you got to give enough to Bihar so that it's never a Bimaru this one, and the Bihari does not have to go Bahar. Now, will that promise be made? Will they exact more of their flesh? Yes, Rahul.
I'm worried.
You're worried?
Looking at RJD poster. Because I think what seems to be happening after 2024, of course, like opposition parties in last 1.5 years has been sort of questioning the election process, and this is basically taking it to another level, right? Just before the counting is beginning, if you start doubting the entire process, this is basically, now we are on the downhill on this road, because I don't know what would happen in the evening, but I think the entire process now with every election will always be contested.
Is this going to be trouble only if it is a very, very close fight? That if it comes down to the final 7, 8, 10 seats and the margin is 300, 400 votes or something like that, and that's where then our allegations start coming. If it's a runaway win one way, you think there will be any trouble? Yeah.
No, trouble can happen any which way, Anand, but you know, just look at the stark contrast in signaling, messaging of the two posters. One is one seems like a chilled out, confident sort of message, and in the other you see Lalu Prasad with a huge stick, a lathi, standing there, and they're asking people to sort of come in thousands. And also this whole sab kuch shantipurna tarike se hoga is a meme which is kind of ironic when they put Doval's photo or some, before war and or something like that, and then they put that line.
Don't worry, all is well.
The point is, like, see, what's happening is that the opposition has started claiming that we are not losing election. The election is being stolen from us, right? Maharashtra was a runaway win.
Yeah.
Right? Given the kind of verdict
Yeah,
they
this
got.
election denial, election being stolen, this is the narrative.
So what you saw, like Maharashtra and Haryana story began much later after the results came out. Now this story is beginning even before the counting has begun, because in last 2 days you saw Tejasvi Yadav sort of like reaching out to his workers, doing Zoom calls, trying to tell them this is what you have to do at the strong room, and now you have these kind of posters.
And that is where I feel, Anand, that the Election Commission has not handled this allegations of vote chori in an apt and appropriate manner. They should have ordered some kind of probe. There are a lot of former chief election commissioners are around. There should have been some kind of probe or investigation into what a leader of opposition was saying. Whether it was true, untrue, it would have become doodh ka doodh, pani ka pani. See, by skirting it, no, it's not a matter of court.
During the campaign, the RJD focused not on vote chori as the Congress did. But now with this issue coming up as part of their poster, now is it a reflection of the RJD seeing the writing on the wall
is it
we
him,
need to prepare the
or
ground?
is it them trying to say, because the cadre, if he is trying to say the cadre has to come, that means that the cadre is deflated. There is something on the ground sentiment for a Tejasvi to sit down and address a press or don't worry, हमने अच्छा किया है. Why? The cadre will already know अगर हमने अच्छा किया है.
I agree with Rahul on the deeper point here that the great resilience of Indian democracy has been that everybody believes in the system. Now, when the losers start saying, "Look, we never lost, but we never lost, but the election was stolen," it puts a question mark on the legitimacy of the entire system, and it puts a question mark on the stability of the system. And therefore, I mean, while the Election Commission could have handled it better for sure, but the fact of the matter is, this is not good for Indian democracy. If you start having these kind of direct questioning happening, because then everything is up in the air.
You can't stop a sore loser unless there is active proof. You can make allegations. I can keep saying Rashid Bhai had 2 plates of poha. He had 2 plates of poha. He had 2 plates of poha. You may all say, okay, he may have had to. Show me the plate. There is no plate. There is only 1 plate there. So, no, he still has had 2 plates of
poha. Is very different from.
Saka Jacob right behind me. Okay, Bobby.
I don't even have any poha.
And I keep telling Zaka.
Why, Rashid? Please give me also some poha. Why are you the only one who's having poha?
No.
It's about the credibility of the system. It's not about outcome. We should not link.
No, but
the
then you
allegation of vote
can't
chori
make
with the
claims
outcome.
which you can't substantiate. No, then give it on a written affidavit. You're not doing that.
In a vibrant democracy,
in the context of Bihar, when Mr. Gandhi took out his yatra, of course that flopped, and we know that Congress is being looked at as a liability. But now when Tejasvi is picking up this issue, the same issue that Mr. Gandhi set in Bihar, although it was kind of like, it didn't pick up any momentum. But if Tejasvi is inciting his workers to come out on that street, that's a different story from Mr. Gandhi taking out a yatra.